Hey, Motorman here. Today we're going to talk about proper body positioning for both low speeds and high speeds. Now at low speeds, when making turns, you could stay straight up and let the bike lean under you. Notice the bike is this way, it's leaning to the left, but my body is straight up. If it leans this way, my body is straight up, the bike is leaning, so I'm letting it lean under me. If I'm going to make a really tight turn, I want to get my weight on the high side. I want to shift my butt almost off the seat. That's going to give you a little bit more lean angle. On a bike like this, you've got about 32-degree lean angle before it starts to scrape, maybe another 2 degrees if you really want to push it and let that floorboard bend up just a little bit. But if you go too far, you're going to hit the floorboard bracket and probably lever a tire off the ground. Now at high speeds, well, it's the opposite. You want to lean with the bike, but keep your head level with the horizon. So if the bike is leaning to the left like it is right now on the kickstand, I want to get my body positioned over this way. I don't need to get my knee down. That's not going to help me on a cruiser or a touring bike like this where you have a limited lean angle. But I want to get my head and eyes past the windshield. So if the bike is leaning, my head is straight up, level with the horizon. I'm looking past the windshield. That's going to give you the most amount of lean angle at high speeds. And of course, I'm going to demonstrate that for you. So here's the U-turn within 2 parking spaces. It's about 18 feet. Of course, I'm using 3 techniques: turning my head and eyes, looking as far over my left shoulder as possible. I'm in the friction zone. I've got just a little bit of light, steady pressure on the rear brake. The further you lean the bike, the tighter the turn you can make. And I'm shifting my weight just a bit off to the side of the seat, so I'm getting my weight on the high side as much as possible and making 18-foot turns. Here it is using a 360 camera. You can see exactly what I'm doing. It doesn't show as much lean, but believe me, I'm leaning the bike pretty far. All right, I'm coming up to some curves here, but I'm going at a pretty leisurely pace, and I really don't have to do anything. I don't have to trail brake. I don't have to lean my body at one side or the other. But now we're going to come up to some other curves. They're a little bit sharper. So I'm going to lean my body to the low side. So here's the turn. I shift my body. I want to look past my windshield if I had a windshield on. A little bit of trail braking. It's as simple as that. Get your weight to the low side at high speeds. With this view, you could clearly see that I'm leaning with the motorcycle, shifting my weight to the low side, but my head is level with the horizon. It's not brain surgery, folks. Just a little bit of practice and you'll have it down pat. My weight to the low side. Notice I'm looking past, I'm getting my head past that windshield. Don't have to do that at this speed, but it's a good way to practice proper body positioning. Here this curve is so slight, I don't have to do anything. Now in these wide turns coming up here, I'm practicing my position, proper position, getting over to the low side, looking past that windshield. Don't really have to do it at this speed, but why not practice it? Now I'm going to come up to a tight low speed turn. It's actually a 90-degree turn, so I'm going to shift my weight slightly to the high side. Now here's Kyle Wyman. He's at Laguna Seca on the racetrack, but with his own street bike. The only difference between this and a showroom stock Harley Davidson, he's got the bigger motor in it, but that doesn't help you in the turns. Notice his body positioning. It's just beautiful. He gets his weight over. In fact, he sets up moving his body prior to even getting to the turn. Notice also, he's not trying to get a knee down because that's not going to help him in this situation with the limited lean angle of the street motorcycle. Getting a knee down really doesn't do much for you. You can only lean so far before you lever a tire off the ground. His body positioning, of course, is perfect. So I hope you learned something. And, you know, like I said, this is a pretty easy thing to practice anytime you're going around a curve. If it's high speeds, lean with the bike, head level with the horizon. Low speeds, push your way to the high side. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment below.